Hi, I'm Shikah and welcome to my channel. So today I will be sharing tips on how we can reduce our self-critical thoughts and create a more positive thought for ourselves. So at the end of this exercise, I guarantee you that you will feel more confident and you will improve your self-esteem somewhat. So I am a trained counselor and I like helping women to improve their self-esteem so that you are brave enough to chase your biggest goals. So I do this by creating self-help worksheets like the one you see here, and also by blogging. So for today, we will be using a worksheet that I have created over here. And if you are wondering where you can get this worksheet, you can, I will put the link in the description box, and you can download it and use the worksheet on yourself or on your coaching clients if you are a coach. Okay, so let's get started. So as you can see on this worksheet, there are 5 different sections. Okay, so we will start with the first section. So over here, we are going to write a self-critical thought that we have. So usually self-critical thoughts will come up when we don't achieve something we want or when we make mistakes. So I will write a self-critical thought that I had recently over here. Okay, so a self-critical thought, for example, can be something like this: I am a failure, I give up easily, please pardon my wonderful handwriting, I give up easily, and I never stick to a project till it finishes. I'm writing at a very weird angle right now whilst recording this, so please just ignore my handwriting. All right, so right now, after we've done this, the trick here is to find evidence which support this self-critical thought. So you might be wondering, why on earth are we going to support our negative thoughts over here? So isn't that contradictory? So the thing is, we want to come face to face with our bad habits, or our bad habits basically, which encourage this self-critical thought. So it takes a lot of guts for some of us to do this. Okay, so right now we are going to list some evidence which prove our self-critical thought right. So let's say I will write this down. Okay, I was excited to start a coaching business last year. I hired a designer to design my website. To design my website, and I gave up when it became difficult to get clients. Wasted my money designing that website. Felt disappointed in myself. So this is the evidence that I have which supports my self-critical thought. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to find evidence which go against our self-critical thought. So I will write this, for example: I did not give up easily. It took me 4 months to let the business go. I did not do proper market research to see if my type of services were needed. That was why it was hard to get clients. So now what we are going to do is we are going to create a new, more balanced, more positive thought using elements from these two sections. So I can come up with something like this. I am not a failure. I was simply too excited. And did not do market research. Before launching my business. So over here, we can also write down the lesson that we've learned from this whole experience. So the lesson that you have learned. Okay, I'm not going to write it down because it's quite a handful to write. But you can also say that I have learned that I need to do proper research and start my business small, for example. And there is no need to hire an expensive designer in the beginning stages of launching a business. So you can write down the lesson you've learned as well. Okay, so right now we are going to write our feelings, or rather, you would realize that by now you should have a change in your feelings about yourself. So at the beginning, you might feel, before this exercise, maybe you felt embarrassed of yourself, disappointed in yourself, and guilty for spending or wasting money designing a website which you're not using. All right, so right now with this new, more balanced thought that we have, what are your feelings now? All right, so chances are now you're feeling more assured, more confident, and maybe more motivated as well. So I will put a disclaimer here and tell you that it doesn't take this fast to do this worksheet during most times actually, because you have to think through your answers and you have to be honest with yourself to make this work, right? So it might take you 10 minutes, maybe longer, maybe shorter, depending on how intentional you are when you are writing or doing this worksheet. But I will guarantee you that you will feel much better about yourself if you do this worksheet correctly and honestly. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to share for today. So if you want this worksheet, you just go to the link in my description box, download it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!